Okay. Normally I keep this channel family friendly and I try to keep my videos rated PG or occasionally a very light PG-13. But if your kids are watching this video or they're in the room with you, pause this video, put on your headphones, or shoo them out, because despite what you may think, this version of Goosebumps is not for kids in any way, shape, or form, and I'll get to that in a second. Well, this show joins Willow and National Treasure in the category of Disney Plus shows that are the source material in name only. This show has nothing to do with Goosebumps, and it feels more like Stranger Things. The writing and acting feel more like a Freeform or CW show, and I do think this show was originally intended for one of those networks because each episode, about every 10 minutes, will cut to black for a few seconds, and that's clearly where the commercials were supposed to go. And I honestly have no idea who this show is for, because it's much, much darker than the source material, and it's not fun or campy. It's cringily modernized to try to appeal to Gen Z. And now you're probably thinking, well, the books and the original show came out 30 years ago. Of course they're updating it, and I wouldn't necessarily have a problem with that. I mean, the Jack Black Goosebumps movie that came out a few years ago, that was a great example of how to do that right. And bizarrely enough, the same people who were involved with that movie are also involved with this show, but this time they completely botch it. The show focuses more on teen drama, and I was honestly pretty shocked at some of the content in the show. There's profanity, and I think one of the episodes actually has an uncensored F-bomb in it. There's blood, there's graphic violence, there's sexual content. I could not believe some of the stuff they got away with in the show. There's references to infidelity. There's a scene where a character makes a joke about her parents having a sex tape. Yes, you did hear that correctly. There's an episode involving a Halloween party, and one of the characters, who's a teenager mind you, is dressed as, and I'm only quoting him here, a sexy cat. Why did the writers feel the need to sexualize teenagers? You are creepy. All the lessons from the source material are gone. For example, the Haunted Mask episode. The original episode from the old show, that's about accepting yourself for who you are, not trying to pretend to be someone you're not, loving yourself. The way they do the Haunted Mask story in this feels more like a Michael Myers movie. It's incredibly dark, and there's no lessons. The characters don't learn anything. I have no idea who this show was for, because kids can't watch it, and adults who grew up with the Goosebumps show and Goosebumps books probably aren't going to enjoy it because it's like teen drama, and it's not really Goosebumps. Like, if you're going to reboot Goosebumps, shouldn't you make it something you could watch as a family? If you're an adult who grew up with the Goosebumps books and the Goosebumps show, shouldn't you do something so that the people who are adults now can watch it with their kids and pass their love of Goosebumps on to them? Because kids cannot watch this. I don't know what they were thinking with this. Shame on you, R.L. Stine, for greenlighting this. Don't let your kids watch it. And if you're truly a Goosebumps fan, I don't recommend that you watch it either. This time, the viewer really should beware. I give this show F, 0 out of 10, 0 out of 5. This is the angriest I've been reviewing anything this year. I didn't even get this angry when I was reviewing Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, guys. I didn't get this angry when I was reviewing Barbie. So that tells you how ticked off I am and how badly they screwed up this show. Just, it's so awful, guys. You know, Disney Plus removed a lot of their content earlier this year that wasn't getting a lot of views. Like I said, they removed Willow, they removed National Treasure, they removed a lot of their stuff. I'm really hoping this show joins that camp of stuff they end up deleting forever, because no one needs to watch this. I really hope this is a mistake that we can erase and they try again and actually make it more like the movie or the original show. Just, it's the biggest piece of garbage.